Hi guys, welcome to the Solution Architect channel, and in this video we're going to talk about inheritance, and we're going to use C#, .NET Core and Visual Studio Code to show you how it's implemented. First of all, I want to just take you through a quick presentation on what inheritance is all about. For those of you that's beginner programmers, these things are quite important to understand and to know. So let's jump into the presentation. Okay, so we're talking about inheritance, and then we'll go into a sample of how it looks like. So what is inheritance? Inheritance is also a fundamental concept of our object-oriented programming that allows a class called the child or derived class to inherit properties and behaviors from another class, which can be called a parent class or a base class. This promotes code reusability and helps in creating an hierarchy of classes. So what's just the key concepts of inheritance? Well, you have a base class, and basically the base class whose properties and behaviors are inherited by another class. And then you've got obviously the derived class, and the class that inherits properties and behaviors from another class, and you've got subclassing, the process of creating a derived class from a base class, and is a relationship. The derived class is a specialized version of the base class. Now, what we will do in C#, we will go and create a vehicle base class, and basically we'll create a variable string for brand and for year, and we'll also create a start and a stop method inside the vehicle class, and then we'll inherit this vehicle class into the car class. We'll specify a number of doors, we'll do an accelerate method, and then we'll execute it inside the main program. Right, so let's jump onto the code in Visual Studio Code. You can also download the code from this link, and I'll leave the link in the description of this video as well. So let's jump into the code. Okay, we're in Visual Studio Code, and as usual, I've created the system already, the console app. First of all, we're going to create a public class called vehicle, open close curly brackets, and then we create just a public string called brand. And what we will do inside here is we'll have a get and we'll have a set. Okay. All right. So that's a get setter. That's what I call it. And then we'll also have a year. We need to change this to integer. Okay. That's for the year. And then we'll have a public void start class. Oh, why am I always going to that? Start class and console dot write line. Okay, and we say the vehicle is started. And then I'm going to just copy and paste this over. And this is the stop method, and vehicle is stopped. Okay. And then we'll create the derived class, which is the child class, called, okay, that's a class, and we call it car. And what we'll do now is with this double point, we'll inherit from vehicle, which means that when I instantiate this, it will contain all of this. And again, we'll get this nullable errors there. Let me just go delete that there. Doesn't matter, we're still going to get it, but we'll set it now because it's not used yet. So, okay, but don't stress too much about that. Program will still work. create an integer number of doors. I just need to, we create a get setter for that, get set. Okay, and we're get set, right, and then we create a public method called accelerate. Okay, and console write line and the car is accelerating, semicolon at the end, right? So what have we done now? We created a base class called vehicle. Okay, now we created a class that inherits, this is called inheritance. So when you put this double point in there with with the base class, means that car inherits everything that's inside the base class. Vehicle doesn't have an accelerator, but it has a start and a stop. All right, and that has brand and year. And here, the car only has the number of doors and acceleration. All right, let's write the main program. Okay, and we static void main. Okay, so first of all, we're going to create an instance of the car class, my car equals to new car. Okay, open close brackets, semicolon. We're going to say, all right, my car dot brand is equals to a Toyota. All right, and my car dot year, oh yeah, I really make equals to 2022, and then we call my car has a number of doors. It's got 4 doors, right? So you can immediately see the difference. Okay, what I'm doing here, I haven't instantiated the vehicle class, right? I only instantiated the car class, but the brand and the year is accessible through the car class because it inherits everything inside here, everything that's public inside here. That is public, that when I interface this, is inherited by this class, and I can access that through the car instance. All right, so hopefully that makes sense. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to my car dot, let's start the car, and then we're going to say my car, let's stop the car, open close brackets, semicolon, and the last one we're going to say my car dot accelerate. All right, so you'll see now I can use a mix of things that's inherited and things that inside the base class. So this is my base class, and when I inherit this from using an interface, which is this, I have my own properties and methods inside this class. You can see I can access all of it. Right, that is called inheritance. Let's run this, and then we're going to end this lecture. You see the vehicle is started, the vehicle is stopped, the car is accelerating. So it will run all of that, and this should be simple enough. What you could have done, and we're going to do that in one of the follow-up lectures, you could create a second class here that also inherits from vehicle. Maybe one that's got 2 doors only. Maybe it's not a car, maybe it's a truck. Okay, and the truck has got different, and its acceleration, maybe it's not called whatever. So you know what I mean. So that's the reason for using a base class and inheritance. So I hope you enjoyed this sample of inheritance, and you can apply it wherever you program. And I'll see you in the next video. But please remember to subscribe, like, and comment. If you've got any questions for me to work on a specific video, leave it in the comment below, and I'll try and get to it as soon as possible. I'll see you in the next one.